At Everton, the visitors this afternoon. I think Sean Dyche should be fairly relieved that Dominic Solanke isn't playing, because last week at Goodison Park they were beaten by 3-0. The ownership issues, Boyd, continue. Sean Dyche talking this week about only having 14 fit and available players to choose from. He's given a debut today to Roman Dixon, who's only 19 years of age as well. I mean, in terms of Everton already at the start of this new season, given what we saw last time around, there's a real sense of déjà vu, isn't there?
Yeah, I mean, I tipped them last week to go down. I mean, I do fear for Everton. You know, they've not got a lot of goals in their team. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, when he's fit, is a top-class striker, but there is a reason, you know, why. From Everton's point of view, they'll be hoping he's overcame his injuries. But I mean, I just look at him and I don't really. That's you're at home. You know the way that Brighton's going to play. You know that they want to cut you wide. But Everton are actually playing into their hands. They're so open, and it's just not a Sean Dyche-looking team like on this performance. And they're going to have to get back to it. You know, very tough to beat, hard to get through, because, I mean, you look through, and I mean, Sue covered the game last week, and any time I looked at Brighton were just cutting them wide open, straight through them, like a knife through butter. And it's going to have to be better. But again, I'll say it, I don't see them scoring goals. And when you're leaking, or when there's chances being created against you like that, and you're losing the goals, you've got to be more solid, hard to beat. Yes, they've probably got the best man to do that, and he's not afraid to do it. I don't think he's, you know, Sean Dyche is not a modern manager where it's all about the style and I want to play out from the back of it. He's happy to, you know, give up possession, be hard to beat, but his team's going to have to get back to doing that. And you look at the fixtures they've got, they're not easy. No,
but I think that's what you said there, Boyd. They've got the right man in charge, because this happened last season with Everton. You know, Sue's big Evertonian, and people fear for them. I still think they've got enough to stay in the league. And
you think they can keep doing this season after season? Eventually,
we saw with Aston Villa a few years ago when they got relegated. You keep scraping it, but you looked at them last year with the points deduction. They stayed up really comfortably.
But
and it's
40
hard.
Goals. Only Sheffield United scored less with 35.
Yeah, it's hard. But this happened last year when they got blown away by teams, and then they'll come back and put a performance. I think they've got players that can, when they need to win a game against the teams in the bottom so-called relegation zone, can win a football match. That's my only defence in Everton with Sean Dyche and that group of players.
I don't see them going down. I'm with Dawes. The thing with them, they will never change their game. So they'll keep on playing the way they do. The teams down the bottom, when they're struggling, will have to change their game to play a different way. Then it becomes a struggle. Like Southampton, Ipswich, they play good football. If they start losing football matches and they have to start changing the way they play, it's hard. Everton will play the same way the whole time.
That Dyche know-how, isn't it?
The Dyche know-how. And that's why, for me, I'd be shocked if Everton went down. I really would. I know they lost last week. Brighton's a horrible game. You know, players sent off, and they're going to rip teams apart. But, yeah, I still think Everton will be all right.